Okay, hey, this is Chill Ogre, and I'm doing the painting of a case, turning something that looks like this into that. Even though it's kind of faded right now, I will show you the end product. Pretty much, you're just going to remove these 3 screws here, and I do not actually have a screwdriver really for that. I just have a bit and a bit that goes into my drill, so. Pretty much that whole thing just pops right out, and then you're left with that. Now, as you can tell, it's really dirty. So what you want to do is oh, come on, tell me there's still water in there. Sometimes being violent helps. Okay. Take your rag and allow it to absorb some of that nice frigid water. Doesn't have to be cold, it's just what I'm working with. And all you're going to do is take up all that crap and years of gunk that was pretty much now became part of the controller. So it might take you a second or two. But remember, when you're going to spray paint, if there's anything on top of it, if that stuff removes, it's going to remove the paint. So the best you get all that crap off, the happier your end result's going to be. And now, once you got that clean, you take out-of-body sandpaper. This is the finishing paper for a car. You know, the lowest grit possible. Then you're going to take it, and you're just going to sand. You're going to sand everywhere. Edges. Why am I doing this? I have a console that's broken, and when I putty it up to fix the plastic, I'm not going to have any controllers that's going to match it. So I'm working on a whole bunch, working on 2 controllers right now to match it. So when I go to sell it, I can say it's a complete custom system. Again, I'm not going to do anything with like the power supply or anything like that, but now once it's looking like that, and you can see a little bit of scrapes throughout the controller, you don't want any part of it looking smooth. Because what's going to hold in the paint from the plastic is those little grooves. It's going to just make it a better bond to it. I've seen people just spray over it. You can do that. I just find sanding it gives you a little bit of a better product. Again, some more water. Again, it is freezing out, so also ideal conditions to do it. You don't want any humidity, none at all. You want it to be around 75 degrees, and you know, just that perfect condition. You know, comfortable for you is going to be comfortable for the paint. The paint's going to set better. Again, I've done all this in the winter months, and it's not, you know, and it's snow outside and everything. So I mean, it's coming out really good. There's a little bit of bubbles that popped, but I mean, nothing that, you know, once I clear coat it, you're going to notice. This is going to give it a little more detail, and that's what I want from it. The better one to look at, which, damn, needs a little bit of a touch-up paint on the edges here, is this one. Again, I don't get the insides that well just because once you put in that card, the memory card, you're not going to notice it. But I'm looking for designs like that, you know, really cool kind of melting designs and droplets and stuff like that. Like I said, there's a few things I have to do. I have to clean up the edges. On the note of the holes, you can tape them up if you want. I find it doesn't give me any issues when I put in new buttons. Like I said, I'm just going to have to touch this one up a little bit more, and I'll have a finished product. Let this dry up a bit, a couple of seconds. Doesn't have to be all week, but you know, you want it good and dry. You want to make sure you get all that good texture off of it. That moisture is going to also cause issues with it a little bit later. But like I said, I just have touch-ups on one controller and this controller, and once I start putting it all back together, I'm going to have working controllers. I also have clear coating still to do on these, so there's going to be a little bit of a time where clear coating is going to be an issue. But I use model spray paint. You can pick it up at Hobby Lobby, any craft store, model shop, anything like that. You can pick it up. It gives a really good, cool finish to it. You know, the one issue I have with it is some of the air bubbles, but I give that, you know, I think it gives it a little more cool work with it. But again, I'm just not the best spray painter in the world. This is just because I know I have to have a if I'm going to do a custom console, the controllers have to look beautiful. Plus, if I really want to, I could jack the price up probably threefold for a lot of it. But like I said, I have never had a complaint when I resold. And I mean, I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, you can see where some bubbles popped. And like I said, once you hit that with some of the clear coat, I mean, you're not going to really notice it out that much anyway. So I mean, I'm really cool with the look of it right now. Like I said, there's still a little bit of touch-up work that needs to be done with these controllers, but this is pretty much your overall touch-up work. Consists of you going back over it with a little bit of a paintbrush work, and you know, I can probably show you that here in a second or two. Let's get up in there. This isn't the weather you want to be doing it, but hey, you work with what you get. In the middle of the winter, you're not going to get ideal conditions. This is the metal paint. I don't primer it. You can primer it if you want. I don't think that's really a necessity. Sorry, pointed you towards the wall for a second, and I just do a quick cover over. Anything that you think is going to pop in any red from where your buttons are, you want to hit that real quick. And I just take this nice color. It's actually a brown, just doesn't show up that well as a brown. And then, let's see if I can zoom in on a better shot. That's your end product. Again, a shit ton of glare. Let's get enough glare here. That's going to be the end product. And I use a wet coat, and that is actually how it looks after it's all said and done. Like I said, right now they look like the ones I showed in the earlier video. But the end result, and that's this red light on it, is that, and that's actually a cool design. You can use crimson red if you can find it, and you can do blood splatter like that. Again, because this is model paint, it doesn't rub, so I mean it works perfectly, and that's what I do pretty much to make it look really, really tight. And like I said, there's a little bit of touch-up work that's going to be needed, but yep, that's the finished product. Again, I said I would show you a little bit of touch-up work. Might be a second while I grab some other tools. You guys can look at the wall for a second. Sorry about the delay. Thought I had one I needed to do some touch-up to. There the damn thing is. So what I'm going to do, spray on heavy, take pretty much a dish sponge, and you're just going to damp up some of that. You're going to not be able to see me. You're just going to take that, and you're just going to now, you can do it like that, but it takes some time. What you can do is just hit it once, twice, 3 times, and spray paint your hand. I thought there was, yeah, there's some. And all you're going to do is some corrective spray. Take your controller like that. I'm sorry, you're not seeing any of it. But once it dries up, and like I said, the actual end product that you're going to see, it's going to look like that because I'm going to be using a gloss over it. So, I mean, dude, those look really, really dope. And I mean, it cost you $10 to do something like that for a custom console. So have fun, enjoy yourself, and be safe while you do this. Make sure you do it in a well-ventilated area, and you can have some very bad side effects if you're not careful.